Hello, welcome to Gnoggintoppers. My name's Kathy. I'm so glad you're here today. Happy Saturday. I have some fun things to talk to you about. I've had the best day. That's because I went shopping and I got deliveries. Woohoo! So, and it hit 70. Now it's cold and raining again, but that's okay. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. And if you're new, I hope you enjoy what you see. And if you do, please feel free to subscribe, like, hit the bell, come back anytime you want. And the more the merrier. Today I've got some FOs. I've got some acquisitions, of course. I can't wait to show you. But first, I have a story. So I did set up a Gmail account, which is working for the website. So please feel free to reach out and contact me that way if you'd like. It's listed in my info section. So my first lovely subscriber who tried to reach out to me never got a response because I'm not sure why. I'm sure it's some setting I have to fix, but her email went to spam. So I finally sorted it out, and oh, she wanted a copy of the slippers pattern. So that is off and away. I won't say your name because I didn't ask permission, but thanks so much for sticking with me while I figured that one out. And the story is, I can remember when I was working at really my first full-time job after I graduated college, and we got the first computers into our office. Think about that. And they weren't little, they were big ones. And before that, we used a contraption called an IBM Selectric, and you'd see a screen of about 30 characters. And you could make all kinds of changes and modifications as long as you could remember where you were on the page, because all you could see were 30 characters. I was actually pretty good at that. So anyway, the university I was at bought computers, and myself and another woman who was significantly older than me, we were sent to learn how to use them for an entire week. I mean, this was like learning how to drive a car. And the poor lady that I worked with, she left because she couldn't stand them. She didn't like them at all. I survived. I'm not sure how. And then there was another woman down the hall with another office. Well, they got an IBM. She had instructional books like this thick. She had to have at least 3 or 4 of them with all the instructions for how to use the computer. I don't know how she got through it, but she did. She was a smart cookie. So anyway, yes, I worked before computers, where everything was filed in paper by the papers were filed in the filing cabinet. So it's kind of fun to think back at that perspective. Anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about some yarn here. So first I want to show you what I got. So today I went to my used craft store, and oh, I found some treasures. So the first thing I found was this chenille yarn. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? This is a real pale pink. 10 ounces, 3 1/4 it cost. Oh, this is lovely. Now, why did I pick this up, you wonder? Well, I picked this up because my daughter's going to be going to someone's baby shower, and she asked if I could make a bunny. And so I found this tutorial. Isn't that a cute little, what are those called? They're not stuffies because they're like flat. Are they loveys? Crochet Bunny Lovey Snuggler. It's a snuggler, yeah. And this is by Tommy's Sheep. So anyway, I thought I would follow this one to begin with. And she's using, I think, something called Himalaya or something. I've never even seen that around here. But so I found this. I mean, I like to work with just, you know, inexpensive yarn, but it's in the same family. And she would hold hers double. So if that's not enough, I also found these little balls of deliciousness. These are thicker, but I don't know. I think that's more of a chenille. I think this might be called a plush. I'm really not well versed in what these yarns are. Isn't that pretty colors? So I'll use those if I, you know, get caught a little short near the end of the project. And I also got these two. And if I don't need them for the bunny snuggler, I think I'll be able to, yeah, make something real fun out of them. At least I hope so. But they were fun, and they weren't even quite $1 each, so for a couple ounces. And oh, and then I've been making those baskets, and I discovered that this stuff, I guess I'll show you what it is I'm talking about. It's called Sachet, Red Heart Boutique Sachet. It's this stuff, and it's like, you can open it up. I don't know what that is. Maybe I got a better label in there. Well, I never liked this stuff, and once in a while I get it in a big batch of something. Well, now I love it, because this type of yarn makes the best bottoms for the baskets I'm making. And yeah, here it is. Sachet. This one's called Team Spirit. These are team colors, I guess. But I know I've got these colors left. I've almost worked through all that yarn I showed you. I am almost done. I've done like 13 or 14 baskets. And I'll show you those at another time, because I'm going to name them all and price them all, and we'll have a little fun running through those. Well, I'll show you a few that I've got done so far. So I got these. I thought I was really happy to grab those. I'm just looking in my baskets. Oh, no, to see if I have one. Nope, I don't have one to show you today that has that kind of a bottom, but they make the best bottoms. Nope, not today. And then lastly, I got purse handles, because you can never have enough purse handles. And the reason I got purse handles is because, I guess I'll show you now. It's a little out of sequence, but I just can't stand myself. So this is one of my baskets. It's an absolute riot in pink. Look at that. But I'm going to keep it, because to me, this screams the best summer purse in the world. Oh my gosh. I'm going to just put a clasp on it, but I can't sell it. I got to keep it. I love it. So that one's mine. But I've made my own purses for a couple of years now. So look at these great purse handles. And I do like it when they have an attachment. I've done the circular ones. I find those a little bit of a challenge to get perfectly symmetrical. So I like these. Look at that. That's like a wickery thing. I have a purse I use these on, and I grabbed these again because I saw a pattern using those. Now I gotta rack my brains and try to find it again. And then I thought these clear acrylic ones were pretty snazzy. Those would be great for a holiday or a New Year's purse. I really like those. So anyway, that was my used craft store purchase today, and I was very excited to get those. The other thing I had to go get was at Michael's, because you'll see on most of the baskets I'm making, I put white fuzz on the top, kind of like the Gnoggintoppers brand identifiable feature. and I was running out of my loops and threads, faux fur. This should be ivory. Let's see if I color. Let's see. Where it says the faux fur. I can't find where the color is. It just says number 5. They only had 3 colors. They had this white. They had a pink, which is actually really nice, but I don't have much pink left to work with. And then they had I think it was a brown, light brown, but yeah, it just didn't quite punch it up the way I thought it should. So I came home with the white one. And you know, they're really generous, because I'm going to show you next. I made an online order with them, which came nice and quick, like within about 5-6 days. I had all my yarn and you know, in a couple different batches. But jeepers, they sent me a $10 coupon, and it's like, that was, I think I spent like maybe 50. So it was like, wow. That was really nice of them. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about what they give me, but you know, hey, you're going to be very generous with me. I'm going to definitely keep patronizing that store. And they had their fabric cutter set up. Oh, I was so excited. And they had this big, long aisle of fabric. And there were 2 ladies cutting. Somebody was buying fabric. It was rocking and rolling in the Michaels today. So that was fun to see. So anyway, what did I buy? So online, I'm going to pull these down here because they do have my address on them. Super secret. So first off, I have to finish my pattern, the hat pattern. So I wanted to make it with wool-ease, because that's really what the pattern I'm making will be based off of. And I know the fellow was buying it wanted blue. So anyway, so I got 2 blues. And so I'll use those. Oh, and this is called denim. Isn't that lovely? Let's see, woolies and denim. Yeah, it's a good, it's just the color I wanted. Because I tell you, online, it can be a little tricky to pick the right color, I think. Another little artifact about my going kicking and scratching into the 21st century. I lost his contact information. So I'm really hoping he reaches out. But I'm going to plow through, because if he reaches out and he gets me, which is what he did the last time too, I want to have it all ready to roll. Yeah, because it might take me a little while, yeah. And then lastly, oh, and my husband picked out the name for that hat. I think we're calling it the tall brim or the high brim or something like that. He picked out a great name. I got it written down. So lastly, and I haven't even opened these up yet, I got Rewind tape yarn. And I don't normally like buy yarn for the first time I make something, but let me show you what I'm making. I gotta pull it up here like the other one. Hold, please. Okay, so this is by Stitchberry blog, and it's a free crochet bag pattern. Where's the name? The Harbor Bag. So I saw this and I was like, oh, I have to make this. Look at how lovely that bag is. That's a really great bag. And it's no small potatoes either, I don't think. So I tried to pull, here's another nice picture. I tried to pull something out of my stash to make this with. And I do have that Bernat Maker yarn. Did not like it. So stretchy. Yeah, so that, because I can't stand a bag that just stretches like crazy. I won't even make them out of acrylic typically, unless maybe if it's knitted. I like cotton a lot. But that bag is made out of this Lion brand Rewind tape yarn. So there it is. What a lovely color, huh? So this is, it's called Current Situation. I think that's funny. And, let's see. It's 3.5 ounces or 100 grams, 219 yards, 200 meters. It says it's a 5. I don't know about that. It's really flat. 70% polyester, 30% viscose. Sorry, I had to hold that upside down to be able to read it. She holds it double, and I bought 2 of these packs because I'm pretty sure she said she used over 3 balls. So I bought 2 because I thought, well, if I make one and I really like it, I'll just make a smaller second one, or I'll buy more if I'm like totally in love with it. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm probably going to start that maybe tonight or tomorrow because I really want to make that. Didn't find handles for it though. Those might have to be ordered, maybe. I don't know. So then, what else have I got here? Oh, one more set of handles. Oh, actually, I think I only bought 1 handle. Well, that was an upsie. No wonder it was so cheap. It's okay. I'll figure out something to do with you. And then these little guys. What are these for? I don't know. But I thought, you know, if I make some purses or something, I can just take these off of here and hang them. So I thought, you know, maybe put a hat on them. I don't know. But for 25 cents, you just don't know when something might fit the bill. So what do I want to show you next? I'm going to show you the most recent baskets I've made. And I'll just run through these quick because they're just different colors for the most part, you know. Baskets are baskets. But here's this one. This one I call Ms. Marl. She's a beautiful bottom. But no, you know, this is tape with yarn though. I mixed it. This is one of those tapey things with yarn. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the colors in that. It looks great from the inside. And it's got my fuzzy signature top, and it's got some handles. And I had some like chenille stuff that was almost kind of sort of the same color. So I made a Marl Jr. Just for fun. It's a little one. But I thought that was kind of fun. And they stack. Then I made, my husband named this one. He called this one Dark Cherry. So I like that. Yeah, I got my white on the top. It's got handles. And I love the bottom on this one. It looks great looking down into it, because that's kind of another thing with mine. Ooh, I forgot to sew that in. Merciful heavens, we'll have to do that. And then, so I showed you my pink one that I'm absolutely in love with. I gotta keep that one. I couldn't think of selling it. I just couldn't part with it. And I'm not a pink person or very fancy or frou-frou, but that thing just screams, keep me. And use me. I'll carry it all summer. So then the last basket I made has a beautiful blue bottom. And I do like them when they're all single color too. I like that look. I have another one upstairs, I think, with that look that I made out of that recycled acrylic. And this is not the same yarn. That blue on top is Hue and Me, from the lady who creates, who's called Two of Wands, I think. Hang on, I can show you one and hold one because I had 2. I used these 2 up, Two of Wands. I used both of these just on this full section of blue. So I'm going to count how many rows that is. So if I get another couple of these, I know just how to make it. And the colorway, because I really like that steely blue, the colorway on that is Magic Hour. I don't know if you can see that. Everything's looking kind of blurry to me. Sorry. Yeah, that's not looking good. I'm sorry. And surprisingly, I didn't realize. Oh, so if I'd read the darn thing, it says Hue and Me, and I thought, oh, fun, I know that yarn. But what it still says is Chunky Wool Blend. So this one did not go in the freezer. Whoops. And I was happy to use the wool blend. Let's see, from Lion Brand, of course. 80% acrylic, 20% wool. Worked up great. I would buy that stuff again in a New York minute. I really liked working with the Hue and Me Chunky Wool Blend. And then, sorry, foot's going to sleep. Now I want to show you, I think this is basket number 14. So it has that same dark blue bottom. And I had all this white, chunky white yarn in, good. Lion Brand Hometown, USA. If you've been around the block a while, this is probably familiar. And this is called New York White. You got that right. And it's for all the snow we get. Not that we get the most of anywhere around here, but we get our fair share. And we like to talk about it sometimes. Yeah, 100% acrylic. So I had like 2 full skeins. And then I had 3 partials. So I think I've said this before, but I thought, oh, that'd be a really bright white basket. And I don't know that I'd really, oh, sorry, I hit the thing. I don't know that I'd really like that. So I wanted to add color, but especially with this kind of yarn, I don't think it always marls well. You really see all the marling. Just isn't, not the look I'm going for. Those aren't the droids I'm looking for. So I thought, oh, I'll put the pony beads on it. So I spent some time learning how to do pony beads. And look at that. So that's the 3, oops, I'll show you that in a minute. So I've done 3 full rounds of pony beads. So it's double chain. Oh dear. Single stitch, double stitch, single stitch, double, single, double. I'm going to do 1 more single, and I'm going to do maybe another single with the handles. And then you do another around that. And then on top, instead of the white, which would be okay, I'm going to try this crazy stuff. Because I'm really digging this crazy stuff right here. May work, may not. But it's got all the right colors in it. So, and I only have 1, so it'd be great if it worked. And I could use it all up. And I do have in the name of this crazy stuff yarn. Let me go grab that real quick in case you're interested. Because I tell you, I had all these bits and bobs of stuff, and I've used like almost all of it up, which is one of the reasons why I went to the craft store, my used craft store, to find more. They didn't really have this, but they had that tape stuff I like. So let me find you the name of that real quick. But I think the basket with the pony beads is really coming out nice. And honestly, it wasn't that much like extra burden to put those on. Not really, no. No, that's not it. Here it is. Lion Brand. Go figure. Fancy Fur. So I have this in the black and the white. That pink basket has a pink, which was full of colors amongst, oh, I marled like 4 or 5 strings of different yarn all at once through the whole thing. But I had this in a pinky color. And then I have this one in all the colors. So I'm very excited about that. And I just wanted to show you my little bead setup here, because I don't know about you guys, but I will save stuff that I like forever. And And then sometimes, one day, I have a use for it. So my husband knows I love Ferrero Rocher. So he has bought me over the years a couple of big boxes of that for Christmas. And the little candies sit right in these little divot holders. So I saved these because I thought, oh, wouldn't those make great bead trays? And they do. So I had a bag of all mixed up pony beads, and I sorted them out, and I put them in, sorry, there's only so far I can tip it. I put them in there, and then I had saved this one because I have another one of these that I have buttons in, but I didn't need this part, but I saved it. And I can put it right on the top, and it kind of holds everybody in place so they don't all go crazy shaking around. And then of course I put the top, the hard top there, and I'm good to go. I couldn't be happier. I think I've had these for like 4 years. Just sitting there with nothing in them. And just to show you, I have extra of these beautiful, like indigo, opalescent beads. I think I got enough room now because that tray was full of them. And I don't know, there's got to be probably close to 300 beads on this by the time I'm done. So I'll probably try to finish that tonight, maybe in the morning, because it won't, I bet you that won't take me a couple hours to completely finish till everything's sewn in and all of that. So that should be good. And I'll make some more baskets, but I really want to make that purse and the bunny. So I'll keep in touch with you next Tuesday, show you where I'm at. And I think that's about all I have today. If you have any comments or you want to reach out and just say something, show me what you're making, I'd love to see it. We have some absolutely lovely folks following right now or subscribing. It's really fun to hear from everybody. Let's see. At the end of this video, I'm going to attach a little video I made of how I put the beads on, because there are some things you need to do just to make it work out kind of nice. So I will attach that at the end. If it's not at the end, you might see me releasing 2 videos today, because that just means I couldn't figure it out. I think I can on this one though, so I'll do my best. So until I see you again, I hope you have the most wonderful weekend. Enjoy everyone you're with and everyone you do, and I'll see you soon.